Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Strong running down that left flank. They want to be quick to recover this. An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Jordan are looking to go forward now. Has a look and plays it forward. Bayer punts it upfield. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now that's well seen too. Oh, no joy this time. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Messi. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was better suited to a deeper role, a holding midfielder, a box-to-box player.
Yes, and he gets a lot of praise from the people who matter. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's straight offside. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Jordan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
David Villa, shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that'll be a goal kick. Rodri gathers from the goal kick.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
15 minutes till half-time. Interesting ball. Ronaldinho. Ah, that's a fine interception. Caught offside that time. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Leao, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chips it through.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that should get the job done.
Had a shot! And he's heaved it away. Messi.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
He could be in here. Bayer has that under control. Dani Olmo.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run.
Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed he is. Decent hit!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Important interception.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals. So don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Dani Olmo, he's one on. Can he finish?
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Good read, needed to be.
Pedri, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Shifted upfield. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's picked his way through.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That has been cut short.
Back into the middle. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Darren Fletcher. Ronaldinho.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And they've got a throw.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Bayer. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. David Villa. He's had a shot! He's got a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
There's the hit! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Jordan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
A real chance if he can get through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's played him through. David Villa! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Milan have their second corner now.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 11, Messi. El dorsal 3.
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 21.
Olise calmly anticipates.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Kubo.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
Header! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
so well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Jordan take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Kane put it away! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! How very smart. He just got it right.
that's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Jordan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
Great hit! And that's it. Jordan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Mbappe. That is Morientes!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Newcastle with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. And here's a chance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Newcastle have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Amrabat. Jordan have the chance to go the other way.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin.
Jordan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he was alert to it.
Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Newcastle look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's one-on-one. There's the hit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Cleared with it.
He's had a hit.
Bastoni gets rid without sophistication.
Looking for options for movement.
It's a smartly directed ball. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ronaldinho. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's really well manoeuvred.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has ended up in no man's land.
Ljungberg.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
Great hit! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Ljungberg!
Decent hit and on target. So their fourth quarter of the game.
He gets big! Oh, split second!
second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham to take it as usual. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ljungberg, he's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass somewhat off target. Time and again they are repelled.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Amrabat spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're quick to get it back. Beckham.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Van Belten. Beckham. Mbappe. He's played him through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Keeper's ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, played right into his path. It's Morientes! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Morientes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Looking here to chip it through. Morientes, Mbappe, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Ljungberg!
The attendance for this match
That was no routine save.
Ljungberg really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. His head to it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rodri. That has not gone well.
Ljungberg. Neuer. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ronaldinho.
And he cuts out the supply. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Amrabat. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And Amrabat. And here's Mbappe.
Morientes.
Morientes, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half an hour gone in the second half.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a goal kick.
Ruben Dias picks it up from the goal kick.
And it's Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
That has been cut short. Pedri.
Messi. Cristiano. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Messi has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Beckham.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vermeer. And it's Messi.
Now this could be a chance. Goalkeeper's ball.
Oh, look at the...
And Messi! Same again, same outcome. And the referee brings it to a close.
Jordan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. As you can see, we've already started here. And they can counter here. Now it's Saka. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good alertness. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's tidy. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
تعالو was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Has a look and plays it forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. First quarter of an hour gone. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Floated up and over. Interesting ball. That's really well cleared. Great ball if he can get there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball that. And they're back on the ball again. Distributed tidily. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looking for the run. Saka looking to run onto it. Ronaldinho. Fermin. Messi. Koundé. Araujo kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And he's onside. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Saka. Oh, he's bustling through here. Saka. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Fermin calmly anticipates. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to retrieve it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Forwards and with intent. Kunde. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed. Kunde to Messi. Pedri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jordan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's had it nicked away. Vermeer.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Rice. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those...
He's had a shot! Up for a header! And he's there to belt it away. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi, well read, and the danger is averted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pedri, still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Jordan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vermeer is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Big chance! Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! And he's there to clear it. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Jordan get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. And that's a throw. He could be in here. Ahmad. He's found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ahmad! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And he was alert to it.
Jordan truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Ahmad. Upamecano cuts it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, the ball's gone astray. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is Stuta! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's played him through. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta gets chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Off the post!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, Juli, el dorsal 5.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Jordan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Fermin gets his pass away, and he's made sure that's not getting through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kubo! Merino.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kubo. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's good vision. Good read, needed to be. Schmeichel gets rid without sophistication. Julie tries a shot! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores
محمد كيفك؟ شو بدك تاكل اجيب لك معي من عند ستار مول؟ بدي اشتري كرتونة بيض وبدي اشتري علبة زيت صغيرة، زيت زيتون. شو بدك انت؟ اجيب لك علبة تونة؟ طيب علبة تونة تاكل ذراي انت معها؟ حط لي تخلطها. طيب يلا ماشي يلا.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field. And it still does here and now. The faithful expect and the team must deliver. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Jordan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ribéry threads one in. Davis.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Over to the other side. Davis might just make this. Well, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ronaldinho. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Rodri. And he's been shifted off it.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Çalhanoğlu.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Jordan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's running through. Just the keeper to beat. Now the finish. He scores. And they're at it again in double quick time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Jordan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Jordan have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. 30 minutes gone. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Çalhanoğlu. Ribéry. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's away! Referee has just said play on. It's anyone's ball now. And he welcomes it in. There's the clearance. Jordan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's found a way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. Interesting ball. Ronaldinho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Denilson. And it's Davis. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Done delicately. Chips it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Up he goes! And one more try! And more! And they are cruising away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Davis gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Çalhanoğlu. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Jordan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution for Ajax, number 17, Çalhanoğlu, number 23, Rico.
Here's the start of the second half.
Field, number 22,
Neymar. Well, that's well seen too.
15,
Into Meccano. It's a good run down the right. Ruben Dias. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Messi. They get a throw in. Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Fires from distance. Elise, and here's Neymar. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Fermin being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No way through there. He has found a way through. Ronaldinho, plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Elise. Camavinga. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The attendance for this match
Davis.
was 50,913.
And it's Roberto Carlos. No, that's been intercepted. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Neymar. Rodri. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we have our very first corner. Fermin can get it clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Jordan have the chance to go the other way.
Elise. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Camavinga. Speculative strike. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Ajax certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Ajax have their second corner now. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Jordan are closing in on a comfortable win. Fermin. Roberto Carlos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri cuts out the pass. Just 5 minutes left. Lobbed in behind. And he's searching through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Here's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good spread. Barcola. That's a promising run he's making on the right. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it is...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's there to get it away. And it's Ribery. Totti. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't know what you call a... And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Jordan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Fermin, Pedri, and it's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ribery. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Totti. Pass is just off target. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Totti. Tries to dink it in. Totti is offering some sort of an apology. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ribery opts to play, and he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Totti goes short. Backward it goes. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zaire Emery actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Totti plays it short. Jordan are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Van Nistelrooy. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a pretty loose pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Chance here to counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. Big header! And one more try! Goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
with a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Oh, what a climb!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Back into the middle. Rodri. Ribery. Oh, super find. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ribery. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The most accurate pass. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And the half-time whistle goes. Jordan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And that's the second half started. Cristiano Ronaldo, think through, and the flag has stayed down, and he's there to clear it. Alexander-Arnold, Beckenbauer, and it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's ambitious. He would have been quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's straight offside. Smartly reclaimed. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And here's Cristiano. He's going for goal! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Chance to shoot. Real chance! Fermin is there, and he can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold. Cleared away.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Ribery. He can run onto that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's got tall. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Chris. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's hoisted clear.
Numero 3.
Fernando Torres.
Numero 10.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il numero 8.
And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a look and place it forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Torres. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a shot! It's in! And what a climax we have here! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Jordan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Torres. And he's managed to get rid. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Always onto this. Oh, super ball.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type...
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. There's the whistle, and here we go. Looking for options for movement. Gets his pass away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Ruben Diaz clears it away. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Batistuta! Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? It's there! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, a breakthrough already. Jordan looking to pass their way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Face to now the finish! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Jordan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a look up and drives it forward. Rice, he's through here. And he cuts out the supply. And he's picked out the run. This might spell a decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Spread it left. Cristiano Ronaldo on 2 now and looking for 3. Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. 30 minutes gone. Olise. Oh, no joy this time. And it's been given away. Owen, great chance! He's got a goal!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose now, in for the pieces! Jordan with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. That's a little off target. Olise.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. Olise calmly anticipates. Pedri looking for the runner. The less said about that pass, the better. Olise going full steam ahead down the left flank.
2 minutos de descuento.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Cleared away. He's going to be disappointed with that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Jordan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, great ball! Has a go! Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. And it's Owen. Ronaldinho is fouled. Jordan finding their passes. He's got the shot away! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Jordan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Owen. Oh, it's come loose. And he's taking no chances there. And that has been cleared. Quick look, then plays it in. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Olise. Owen could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played into space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Olise. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Owen! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No foul, says the referee. He's got away. Fermin, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Rodri. Floated through. Alisson will lay claim to that. And the pass is intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Chance for the header! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri. Now it's Owen.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Pedri. Played with speed from back to front. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's there to belt it away.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rodri. Back into the middle. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the keeper's given it away. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! There is a man right... And that is that. Jordan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to clear it. Great chance! Well, they've got it again. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Pullet is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found him in space. And through to the goalkeeper.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. McAllister. Pull it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He can run onto that. Now it's Eto, and he's onside. He's come in hard. Koundé is there to clear. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. There's the hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Belling.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bellingham, and one more try! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho getting this one clear. Jordan are looking to go forward now. McAllister. Bellingham. He gets big. Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bergomi gets it clear. Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri.
Jordan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He has found the way through, showing good feet. He's got full. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
No way through there. Roberto Carlos. He's in here! Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rodri. Ronaldinho. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri. Ronaldinho. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. Nicely spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho is herring after that one. Roberto Carlos. Koundé gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's played forward. McAllister. Always onto this. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Messi.
Jordan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Besiktas can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble laying.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
Besiktas are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bullets. Coming on the field.
Yaya Toure.
Number 21. Van Dijk. Number 20,
Femi.
Healer.
Zaire Emery. Nice interception.
Number
His
11,
positioning was spot on.
Substitutions taking
Last-ditch
place.
defending, but that'll do. He's looking to set free a runner. Climbs up big! Cleared without hesitation. He's got away. Kubo. He's found a way through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? He's dealt with that well. Over to the left. It'll be a throw-in. It's a decent clearance. Kubo in acres of space out wide. And here's Ronaldinho! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Great position here. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Oh, it's come loose. Kubo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Kubo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, shooting chance! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expert. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Kubo having a look. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. Just 5 minutes left. Out for a throw. And he's taking no chances there.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has been clubbed away. He's gone forward. Cross flung into big header. He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's Eto. He might be in here. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Alvarez played into space out wide. Bellingham.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Elise gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Jordan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. De Bruyne. He's got space in the area. And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne stood his ground strongly. He's free, he has got space. Has a goal! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Perez. De Bruyne! Ronaldinho. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's De Bruyne. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. And a header! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he cuts out the supply. Wriggles his way through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's got a side of goal. And he's got his range wrong there. He's looking for the runner here. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Firmino does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Mbappe, Zakaria. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. White. He can run onto that, and he was alert to it. Conte.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. It is! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. He could be in here. And De Bruyne! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's De Bruyne. Rodri. Fermin. And he's picked out the run. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Back into the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately.
Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. The fullback is in acres of space here and reclaimed it in a trice. And he's gone backward here. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. And he's straight offside. Out to the right. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
White carries the ball down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Nicely aimed pass.
The attendance for this match was 60,800.
And here's Batistuta. Now the finish! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Olise. Fermin. He steps in and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubo. Mbappe. Olise kept his eye on it, and he's there. Interesting ball. Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kante clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Zakaria. Kubo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caught offside that time. Gently done. 75 minutes played. And it's Batistuta. Mbappe! Oh, he's found support out wide. Delivery from Mbappe. That's a decent clearance. Zakaria. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Pedri. Kubo. Not the most accurate pass. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bastoni attempts a clearance.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Turns and goes back. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. White.
In
with a
have been indicated.
He will be livid with himself. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! Fermin. Great hit!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Luis Suarez! And they've got rid. Italy with the corner. They're first. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro cuts it out. That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. Serginho. And it's Messi. Messi looking to run onto it. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Eto'o. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And here's Suarez. So we're still where we started right now. Well timed, excellent interception. Fermin is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That has been cut short. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Eto'o. Eto'o has given away a free kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Rodri. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Too close for comfort. White. Luis Suarez. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's had it taken off him. Fermin. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He can get that clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's away. And the finish! Goal, Italy! The breakthrough strike.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Oh, that's neat. And here's Suarez. Can he finish? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Now it's Eto'o. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Messi, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just too much on that. Fermin.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Messi. White gets into some space. Great ball, and he's in here. Eto'o! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jordan can
great chance! Oh, what has happened? In he goes again! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at
oh, what a mistake! Decent hit! No mistake! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That's a nicely measured pass. Eto'o, Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Only partially clear. Italy are looking to go forward now. Played back in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played right into his path. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Eto'o. And here's Suarez. It could be... It's Luis Suarez!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that was vital. Koundé, Fermin. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ronaldinho! Oh, taken with style! Back to within one! Interesting!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Vieira. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Pedri. Kubo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to dink it in. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That pass has been well intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Jordan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Jordan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
It's Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. That was travelling.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Fermin with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's got the shot away! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. What fantastic scenes here in Barcelona. This massive stadium, officially Europe's largest, and from what we understand, about to become even bigger than it is now. The action has already started. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he cuts out the supply. Donadoni engages and forces him off the ball. Donadoni unable to make it happen, and the finish! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that's well seen too. That has been knocked clear. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan with the corner, they're first. Fermin gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Baresi makes the interception. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. This ended up in no man's land. Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pedri hurtling down that right flank. Costa Corta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Deftly away. Pedri. And it's Messi. That's a good run down the left. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. Oh, what a climb! It's deflected. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played with finesse. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's lofted through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in.
Jordan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without complication. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's got tall. And that should get the job done. Messi, not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Just the goal. Messi! It's a goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Jordan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Jordan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin gets into a good position. Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland, distributed tidily. Well timed, excellent interception. Kaka. He's looking for the runner here. Here's found Donadoni! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Fermin.
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the runner. Oh, super ball. And again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Big chance! Really well taken goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them.
It's one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Donadoni. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That is a great pick out. This is chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3. El
Good steal, he just read it.
El dorsal 16.
That's headed
El dorsal
upfield.
11. Messi. El dorsal 4.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
Adams clears.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 33. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 22. Se va a realizar un cambio
Plays
de
a
jugadores.
delicate ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Ronaldinho. The fullback is in acres. He rises! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Just 5 minutes left.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he was quick to react. Well read, nice interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Alvarez. Costa Corta. Mbappe. He's got away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Floated up and over. Kubo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Alvarez. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to